welcome back to ONYX Pages, and Jerry here in front of one of the most gorgeous graffiti walls in Toronto, if I do say so myself. I am here with a very special announcement. So Chloe over at Thistle and Verse created the Black SFFathon, which is a readathon that will take place from October 18th to 31st, and it is dedicated to Black speculative fiction. So October is Black Speculative Fiction Month. You can read more about that on the internets, and basically it's a time for all of us who are bookish people to focus on speculative works by Black folks. Oftentimes when we think of speculative fiction, we think of science fiction and fantasy, and that is completely fair. But speculative fiction is really any kind of fiction that takes what we have in front of us and asks what if. So there can be speculative nonfiction, there can be speculative, well, no, there can't be speculative nonfiction because it's fiction, but speculative writing can be nonfiction. We're focusing only on the fiction. So speculative fiction can be science fiction, it can be fantasy, there can also be speculative romance, there can be speculative realism, magical realism, if it's written by Latinx authors. There's also speculative poetry and many other kinds of speculative fiction. So please consider speculative fiction quite broadly. Although if you follow me on my channel, you know that I will be focusing on science fiction, fantasy, horror, and magical realism. All right, so basically what you need to do during the 2-week period of October 18th and October 31st is to read as much Black speculative fiction as you possibly can. In order to assist you, we have created a bingo board, which you will see somewhere in this video. Now I'm going to take a few minutes to go through the prompts. The prompts are extremely self-explanatory, so I'm just going to list them. LGBTQ main character, social justice oriented, gods as characters, horror, the group book, and the group book is The Jumbies by Tracy, Baptiste, a book that's not set on Earth, disability representation, authors who are not from the US or Canada, and love. So for love can be interpreted quite broadly, so we're not necessarily even talking about romance. It can be love for anything, anyone, love for a concept, so definitely be creative. Speaking of being creative, you don't have to choose a novel or even a book. You can choose a collection of short stories, and if you choose a collection of short stories, one short story can satisfy one of the prompts, so you don't have to read the entire collection. Similarly, a poem could satisfy a prompt or multiple prompts. You can also double up or triple up or quad up, or if you're like me, you can try to find one book or collection that satisfies all of the prompts if you are a slow reader. So please, we want you to be very gentle with meeting the prompts. Okay, so now that I've told you about the prompts and showed you the bingo board, I also want to let you know a couple of other things. First of all, we are all over socials, so you'll be able to go to, obviously, YouTube. You can check out the channels of all the wonderful hosts. You can also, though, go to Twitter, where we will be hosting sprints. And you can go to Insta. There are also going to be prompts for those of you who use Instagram as well. So whatever platform you're on, please check out the challenges on Insta and all of the other stuff. I will probably primarily be doing my stuff on probably Twitter and more realistically, probably just YouTube. But whatever you use, definitely there's going to be an opportunity for you to find your place amongst all of us. Also, I don't think that I've mentioned yet who the hosts are. So as I mentioned earlier, Chloe is the originator of the Black SFFathon, and Chloe is awesome. Not only does she host the channel Thistle and Verse, but she is also she can find content like nobody's business. She's responsible for all the content creation and is one of the co-leads of the solar-powered Afrofuturist slow reading group on Facebook. And she's just a really awesome person, so you should check out her channel and definitely subscribe to it. There is also Noria of Noria Reads. She is also amazing, and you can check out her channel. She reads a lot of fantasy, a wide array of books actually. She's funny to listen to. She's incredibly smart, just witty and sweet and cute and everything. So definitely check out Noria's channel and subscribe to her. We have Lucy Reads, and Lucy Reads' channel is called Lucy Reads. Her name is Lucy. She's also really awesome. She reads a pretty wide variety of things as well. My sense is that she reads a lot of YA fantasy, but her tastes are quite broad as well. She's funny. Her humor is quite dry and sarcastic, and I love it. And she also has a thing for cats, so definitely check her out. And then finally, we have Arlene. She is a book blogger and is also on Instagram, and her handle is Lock Press Books. So since she's not a booktuber, you're obviously not going to find her on YouTube, but you can check out her blog and subscribe to her blog, and also check out her content on Instagram. So the four of us are going to be co-hosting the readathon. What else would I like to tell you? There is going to be a giveaway. So you should know Brittany from Melanin Eclectic. So Brittany is amazing. She's very melanated, and she's very eclectic, and she's beautiful, and she's smart and enterprising and all of these things. And Brittany is a booktuber among all of those other things. But she also has a business called Melanin Eclectic, and she creates stickers and keychains and bookmarks and planner type things. She does a lot over at Melanin Eclectic, and she has been so kind to allow us to create a prize package of her cool things, so that one person will be able to win a prize package of goodies. So I will have a link to her store in the downstairs, as Brody would say, so definitely check out her stuff and see some examples of the things that might be in the prize package. So the way that you put your name forward for the prize package is to upload a video with the TBR for this readathon. That's all you need to do. Let us know, use our hashtag, which will be here somewhere, and let us know that you are going to be participating and what you think you'll be reading, or at least trying to tackle during the readathon. I think I have told you everything that I want to tell you. I think I will check my list in a second, but I hope that you participate in the Black SFFathon. We love to have you, we love to see you around, and most importantly, we hope that you will enjoy diving into Black speculative fiction and sharing with us the things that you've read, the things that you've discovered, any recommendations that you have. So now let me check my list and make sure that I have done all the things that I'm supposed to do, because that's important. I'm excited about this. And I will say there are a number of readathons that are going on in October, so please check them all out. One of the reasons that we left the bingo board so broad is because we wanted to encourage people to participate in any other readathons that you want to, and hopefully double or triple up on the prompts. Oh yes, the last thing that I want to tell you is that Chloe, and as I mentioned, Chloe's awesome at curating things. So Chloe has created a list of free short stories that fall under one or more of the prompts, and I will leave a link to that list of stories below. So if you want to, just check out a few short stories. If you're doing a lot of different readathons and you're not sure if you're going to be able to get to everything, that's totally fine. You can check out the list and read something in a couple of hours or even 1 hour. So that's available for you as well. Okay, I'm not ready to talk about my TBR because I am still just trying to manage my life. So at some point in the future, I will tell you what I'll be reading. But I will let you know that in true Jerry ONYX Page's slow reading fashion, my goal is to read one book that will satisfy all of the prompts. That is the goal. We will see how that goes. All right, thank you very much for watching. And if you have watched this video all the way to the end, I will ask you I'm gonna actually steal the idea that Lucy had on her announcement video. If you could put in the comments like something that's related to outer space, and she intrigued me because she said that there's actually an emoticon that's a galaxy. I didn't know that. So if that is the case, and I do not doubt Lucy, then definitely put in a galaxy or some like star, planet, all those things. Whatever Lucy said, because Lucy's awesome and her idea is great. So I'm gonna use Lucy's idea. Okay, that is it. Thank you very much for watching. I am going to shout out I'm going to shout out Chloe because she created this readathon. So definitely check out her channel. There will be a button at the end of my video so that you can check her out. Please subscribe. Give her a lot of love because she is brilliant and awesome and deserving of all the likes and things. All right. Read with purpose, which will be easy if you participate with our readathon, and I will see you soon. Take care.